Hi, this is a MATLAB tutorial and where we will see how to create the project and the GUI creation, as well as we will see how to run the project. So you can start the MATLAB by entering the keywords in search bar. So over here when I enter MATLAB, so this is the MATLAB .exe file. By clicking on this, the MATLAB system will be opened. So you can open the MATLAB by through this, or going to C drive and program files. When you have installed the MATLAB, so you have specified some place where a MATLAB folder will be created. So go to there and click to the MATLAB folder. Then the bin folder contains the .exe file, matlab.exe. Just click that. So once you click the matlab.exe file, the MATLAB system will be opened. So this is the MATLAB system. Here we can see workspace and the current folder and current files will be shown over here. And this is the command window where you can specify some command, and you can, once you enter it, the command will be executed. And this is the command history. So these are the variables and the functions used in a particular project. So now over here we will see how to create the GUI of a particular project and how to run the project. So now we will create a project. So for that, first of all, what we have to do is we have to create a folder in any of the drive we are working, and let's create a folder over here. So go back to the MATLAB software, and here you can see a button where you can switch to the folder where your project resides. So go to the project folder. So now I just created MATLAB tutorial folder, so I will go to that folder. So once you select the folder, just click select folder. There is no files over here. So now we'll be creating the GUI file as well as the source code file. So what you have to do is go to the new button, and here there are various files. So we need the graphical user interface. So click the graphical user interface. So here the blank GUI will be created, and you can open the existing GUI or you can create a new GUI. So now we are going to create a new GUI. So you just have to specify the GUI name. And click OK button. So over here you can see the source code file as well as the GUI file. So this is your GUI file and this is your source code file. And over here you have this toolbar, and you can expand this form till end, and these are the toolbars. And over here you have various buttons, that is your radio button, your push button, and checkbox, text box, static text, and the text box where you can edit the text, as well as the list box, toggle button. So we'll be using the axis to display an image. So to display any image you can use axis. And so now we will add one text box, one push button and one static text box. So over here what we will do is we will do simple GUI changes, and we will put some action to the button, and but by clicking on that button it will display some text over here. So in order to change the GUI of your button, and if you want to change the background of the form, what you have to do is you have to go to the button and right click that button, and you will see property inspector. So by clicking to the property inspector, you can change the background color. So this is your background color property. So what you have to do is click over here, and you can see various colors shown over here. And if you want more colors, click on to the more colors, and you can see various colors displayed over here. Now I'll be selecting any of these colors. So just click on OK and another click on OK, and here the button color will be changed. And you can specify the size 10, and you can make that make the text oblique, italic or normal. I'm keeping it normal. And you can change the faux color by clicking on to the foreground color, and you can specify any of these colors, or if you want more colors you can click any of these. So let's select any one of the color. Okay, great. Then click on OK button. You can change the text of the button, and you can change the button as toggle button or any other button by double clicking on style button. So here you can change that particular button, any of these buttons. So if I wanted push button, and I can change the text. So this is how you can change particular buttons GUI, and you can change the GUI of the form. So click on to the form and click property inspector, and you can see the property inspector, and you can change the background color. Okay, and once you're done with this, just close it, and you can change the window as normal, model or docked. So just close this, and you can see the changes what you have done. We have changed the background color, as well as we have changed the button color and the foreground color, and we added one text box, static text box. So we will be doing some code on this button. So by clicking on this button, the reflection will be shown in this text box. So whatever any action is done, the text box will display whatever written on that button. So let's see how to code. So what you have to do is to code on that particular button. You have to right click onto that button, and go to the view callback and go to callback. So you can see the source code file, and over here you can code according to your requirement. So what you have to do is, here I am just setting the text box, just giving a text to that text box. So in order to set any value to this text box, what you have to do is you have to enter set function and find object, and you have to specify the tag name. This is your tag. This is static, and you can't change this. You have to specify the text box name, and you have to specify whether it is a string or int, and any text like so to run the project, what you have to do is you have to click to the main. You have to go to the main page of the project. So this is your main project. This is your main file for the particular project. And once you make any changes, just save it and click to the run button. You have to set the tag name to see the text box ID. this is your tag name. So this is the tag name which you will be specifying on your code. So this is your tag name. So this should be proper, otherwise the text will not be displayed into the text box. So now we will run this project. So what you have to do is just click here and you can see the text what you have entered. So welcome to MATLAB, so you can view this. So now we will add a banner to the project. So to add banner to your project, what you have to do is click on axis and just drag that, and I just change the location of this button in the text box, and you can drag it how much you require on that particular form. And to code for this, in order to display banner to your project, you need that particular image into your project. So what you have to do is select any of the image. So if I'm selecting this image, and what I have to do is save this particular image to that particular folder where your project resides. So E drive and the project where I made that folder. So here my project resides. So what I have to do is I have to name that image, and I just have to click on save button. So this image will be stored on that particular folder. So you can see over here this particular folder contains that image. So in order to display that banner, you have to code it so to display the image as a banner. So what you have to do is you have to create a variable and you have to read. So over here you can see the image where you have saved it. The image you have saved it will be shown over here. It had been stored in your folder. So you have to specify that you have to read that image. Then you have to specify this is your axis tag name. You can see the axis tag name over here. This is axis 3, and you have to enter imshow img. This is your variable name where you read that particular image. So let's run you have to save this file and click on run button. So over here you can see the banner, and by clicking onto this button will display welcome to MATLAB. So this is how you can create the project and can create the GUI. Thank you for watching MATLAB tutorial.